Hello everyone, I am Manav, and in this video we are gonna learn about the gravitation, about the gravity, and all those formulas, universal law of gravity, and what Newton discovered, and what he told about us, the gravity. We are going to cover all these topics on this video, and without wasting any time, let's begin with gravity. If I simply think about gravity, so what I think? Yes, wait a second. See, I have a very small stem, we can say, and when I throw it, it is going down. It's going down. What does it mean? There is a force that bonds us with the earth, and that bonding force is known as gravitation. Gravitational force. First thing that you must remember, gravity is a weak force. First, I have used this word gravitation. In my second line, I have used the word gravity. There is any difference between them? Yeah, there is a difference between it, and that difference is nothing but is gravity is the force that is on earth. This is going down due to the gravity. Oh, wait a second. Or I am standing. Due to of the gravity. And the moon is bonded in its orbit due to of gravitation. Due to of gravitation. And we can say planets are also bonded with gravitation. So this is a slight difference between the gravity and gravitation. I hope you can understand what I am trying to say. Now let's focus on our topic. Our topic is gravitation. So in simple words, if I don't move on to the definition through physics, the definition would be the force that bonds us to the earth. Earth is pulling us. First thing, or we can say third thing. This third point is also too much important. You can also include this in your exam definition. That is, gravity, or we can say gravitation, never ever pulls. Never ever pushes. Gravitation does not pushes the object. What does it do? It is simple pulls the object. That is too much simple to understand. We have some examples also about this, and I think it is too much common thing. How? If I take example of the stick that I have used in the beginning of this video, at that time what happened? What happened? It went down or it went up. Gravitation is in our surface. It is not at the it is not situated at the sky, in the sky, at a point of a sky. Where is it situated? Surface, on the surface. So my gravity is acting like this. If the gravity pushes, so the object will go upward. And if the gravity do not pushes, it pulls, it will go down. Now there would be some people here who are watching my video. They will say, what do you mean by push and pull? A push and pull, we can say it is a force. And we know that gravitation is also a force. What is it? It is also a force. So, pull means the thing that is far, taking it to near, making it your near. The thing or the object that is near, try to push and make it far, is known as push. Now the difference between pull and push is crystal clear, I think. So now I think you can understand what I'm trying to say. Gravitation is a pull force, pulling force. It only pulls. It only pulls the object. It does not pushes the object. And that is clearly mentioned and clear with our physical, or we can say, examples around us that I have given. Now gravitation, if I take it in a simple daily life, there are two applications of gravitation. Moon, we know moon. It revolves around the earth in a orbit, in a fixed path known as orbit. And how it is still in its orbit? Due to gravitation. Earth is pulling it. Moon is also trying to pull it. But why cannot it pull? I will tell you. For this, you'll have to know about the universal law. Universal law. You know what is universal law? Don't tell you. I will. So, there is a force that say to moon to come outward from its orbit. And due to of the crisscross of our both of the what we can say force is equal to neutral. Neutral means zero. Neither of the force will act like there will be no unbalanced force that is acting on it. Net force will be neutral, will be zero. Now, this is a point that as exactly in the planets, what's happened in the planets? In the planets are revolving in a fixed path known as orbit of the Earth, or we can say orbital plane. Sun is also trying to pull Yes, Sun is also trying to pull the planets, but it cannot. Because there is another force that is also pulling the planets. Crisscross method, neutral. It's not crisscross method, it is another cross method, we can say. I don't know that name. Crisscross method is used in making formula like CO2. The valency of carbon, I think it is 2. I'm right. And of the carbon, of the oxygen, it is 1. The place is 8. And no. I have done wrong. The carbon is situated at 12 in periodic table, and our oxygen is situated at 8 at in our it is situated at 8 in the periodic table. So if I'll write oxygen C8 and 4, the valency will be 4 because 2 are left in a 12 4 yes, to make it for 8, and our 8, so 8 2 no 8 it is, so it is balanced. No, in the outermost cell it is one thing that I have done wrong, I can now realize that. Oh yes, the valency of carbon is 2 and the oxygen is 2. Oh, valency of carbon is 4, valency of oxygen is 2, so C2O4 cut to CO2. Yes, I don't have that paper, so I can make that thing. It is too much simple, but so I'm not saying that crisscross method, that is cross method. So now let's move on to the universal law of gravitation. Universal law of gravitation had been made by Isaac Newton. What he told, that our gravity is equal to gravity constant mass 1 mass 2 divided by distance between both the mass ka square. Now let's suppose I have two balls. Let's assume the mass is m, second m2, m1 m2. Distance is r. So the square of r square, divided by coefficient of gravity. It is equal to 9.66 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 1, and mass 1, the mass of mass 1 and mass 2 multiply divided by the square. We will get our gravity. That our constant, gravity constant, is too much important. Now let's move on to that question that you have told, or I think many of the children, many of the students get this question in their mind. This is too much common question, and that question is, if I am also pulling, Earth is also pulling. So why I'm not trying to mean that how the Earth is now pulling me? Why I'm not pulling? If there are two objects, m2. Newton sir has said that if two masses always have a gravity, but it depends on its mass. Earth has damn mass. Why in compared to as compared to our Earth. If I am in the space and I am in the space, there is no gravity. There I am too much far. I have a ball. I throw when I will throw it. So it will go to that object. It will be pulled by that object that has more mass. If I am only that has most mass in all those objects, so it will fall on me. This is what that you must remember. So I hope friend you understand our today's topic. Our topic is completed. I will meet you in my next video with a new amazing topic. Till then, stay connected with me. Thank you.